Hello, guys. I know you're probably wondering where the heck I've been, and I'm very sorry that I've not recorded for a while. Well, I have recorded. I recorded my video in August, but I could not get the video posted. I had to go back and edit it, and a lot has been going on here, so I have not had the chance. I know I probably should have put a video out just letting you know I was okay, and I'm really sorry, guys. But it's just been crazy. So I wanted to show you my tree real quick. It's not great. It's just a little artificial tree. We usually get a real tree, but this year we just didn't do it. And actually last year we had this too. So I hope everybody had a good holiday, good Christmas, or whatever holidays you're celebrating right now. And I hope everybody has not left me, but I wouldn't blame you if you did. And if you did, you wouldn't be listening right now or watching. Anyway, I did record a video back in August that needed to be edited. And because I have not been able to do it, it's just been sitting on my iMovie app. So I wanted to add this little intro just to let you know that the video is not new, but it is new to you. So I can't think of anything else to say, but I hope you enjoy it. And if you would like to order anything, just email me. My email will be in the description, and I always have it on my videos as well, on a little card. Okay? All right, guys. I hope you enjoy it, like I said. And I will stop talking now. All of this jewelry on the table is vintage jewelry. And the reason why it's already out of the box is because I tried to record yesterday, but my granddaughter was coming over and I didn't have a lot of time. So I recorded my intro and it wasn't good, so I deleted it. That's what happened. The jewelry on the table has already been looked at, but everything in the box is a mystery to me still. Okay. All right, guys, I'll get started. And for anyone who doesn't know about my show at all, it's Coffee, Jewelry, and Jokes because basically I get jewelry from Shop Goodwill and I sort through it and I sell it. Some of it. And I always have coffee while I'm recording. And some of the jewelry is a joke, and the joke jewelry goes in the joke box, and those pieces are $1. That's it. That's my show. All right, guys, I will get to the jewelry now. Okay, I'll start with this one here. This kind of reminds me of Liz Claiborne. What do you guys think? Isn't that pretty? So it's a gold tone, and it's hard to tell through my phone because, well, actually, I can tell now, but it looks pretty dull, but it's not as dull in person. Anyway, it just reminds me of her. It's not marked, so of course I have no idea who made this one, but it's really nice. There it is. It doesn't look as pretty from a distance because when you're looking through my phone, everything looks dull from a distance. More dull than it did up close. In the back, at least. The front looks really pretty. And that is not going to sell a bracelet. This is what I do, guys. Some of the stones are glass and some are acrylic. I tested it a little while ago. I have to figure out a price. I'm just not sure yet, but I think it's really nice. And it has this fold over clasp. Anyway, let me measure it real quick. Okay, this one is about a 7.5. It's really good for fall. Look at the colors. That would look nice on anybody, I think. Okay, this one is a glass bead necklace. It has some crackle glass. It also has some regular glass and some faux pearls that are purple. And these little silver tone beads or tubes, I should say, and some open work beads. Nothing fancy. It's not sterling or anything, but it's still kind of cute. It's probably about 20 inches, I'm guessing. Oh, I was wrong. 19 inches. Um, I don't know. The beads are kind of cute. I'll just say 2 for that one. Okay, this one. Hold on, guys. I always drop things. Not things. I always drop the jewelry, especially if it's earrings or anything small, but this isn't that small, so I don't know why I dropped it. Anyway, this one is really cute and it reminds me of the 50s as far as the style. However, these stones don't look great, as you can tell, and some are missing. I wonder if they're glass. Yes, the center stone is glass. Yeah, they're glass. I don't know. Maybe I can fix that up. I'll have to clean it and fill in some that are missing. Well, actually, wait a minute. You know what? Maybe they're not missing. Maybe they're just. Oh no, there's a missing. There's a spot, I mean, where there's one missing. Yeah. I don't think there are that many missing, guys. They're just dirty and dingy. So they appeared to be missing. Wait, there's one. Okay, so at least 2 are missing. Anyway, it's not marked. How would you guys clean that? Just soap and water or something else? I'll see what I can do with it. All right, look at this next one, guys. This looks like something for real. It looks like a really valuable piece. Now, I could be totally wrong, but these black beads test as glass, so I'm thinking they are French jet, which is just fancy glass. And these coral colored ones look like check glass. That's what I'm thinking these are. And I'm not sure about the other beads. They look like they might be, what's it called? Brass. At least the clasp looks like brass. Hold on, let me find it. Doesn't it? I'll have to clean it and see what happens. But look how pretty that is. And it's long. So would you guys call this a flapper necklace? I think it's really awesome. Wait a minute. Hold on. Give me a second. I have to measure it with my eyesore of a tape measure. Um, this is an estimation, guys. It's probably about 52 inches. I have no idea how old it is, but I'll have to research it. I think it's really cool. It definitely looks like it is from at least, I don't know, the early 20th century, maybe the 30s. I could be wrong, it might be newer, but that's what I'm thinking. Okay, these are faux pearl and black bead earrings, and they have some gold tone beads. Okay, the black beads are going to glass. All right, this one's awesome, guys. So I did look this one up and I found some, but I didn't find any with this exact design. And these are Chinese export. At least that's how they were described. And they're porcelain and hand knotted. I'm not sure what the clasp is made of. It looks kind of like brass. I don't know. What do you guys think of that one? Isn't that pretty? I have to do a little more research on it though, because I don't know how old it is. And it's about 24 inches. I like the flower design. So that's a good one, right? All right, I know what this is. This is Avon because I had another one of these, but it was longer. There was a bracelet that was attached to this. So you could wear just the necklace or the bracelet and necklace. I think this is a really pretty chain though, just by itself. And the tone looks great. It's not very long. It's probably 16 inches. We'll see. Yep. This one is 16 inches. From what I remember, it was kind of a desirable piece. This one is kind of neat, although you can see some glue on a few pieces. Anyway, this one is thermoset, and it is missing some rhinestones, but those can be replaced. Also, it's marked. It says LaRue. And I've never heard of LaRue, guys, but I did look it up. Apparently, they were only in business for like 4 years, from 1956 to 1960, or around there. I think it's pretty. It's not really high end or anything, but it's still interesting. And I'm wondering if it's more collectible because they weren't around very long. I don't know. Hold on, I'm going to measure it real quick. Oh, I also misplaced my other tape measure, the other little one that I always use that I don't like. Okay, this one is 16 inches. So if I can get it to look nicer, I'll put a price up for it. This one is glass. So the beads are glass and the rhinestones are glass. And this reminds me of Roman jewelry, the brand Roman. I don't know. It's not marked, but that's what I'm thinking. I think it's really pretty. I could probably match it up with a faux pearl necklace here somewhere because I have a ton of them, guys. Does anybody remember the faux pearl video? It was all pearl necklaces and I was losing my mind by the end of it. Well, I still have a lot of that. So maybe I can match it up with something there. But if anyone wants it, I'm going to say 6 for it. Here is another thermoset necklace. I really like thermoset for some reason. I don't know why exactly, but I just like it. So I have a necklace and a matching bracelet. And I'm hoping there are earrings in the bag. So I'm going to hold off on pricing these right now. If there aren't earrings, I'll put a price up on the screen. So you can see some glue along the edge in places. I wonder if there's a way I could get that off and still um, keep these pieces secure. Do you guys think that could be scraped off? I could try it. The back looks good on this one. And so does this one. Isn't that neat? I love the white. Unfortunately, neither one of these is marked. Okay, the necklace is about 16 inches. And the bracelet is about 7. Oh wait, actually a little bit longer. 7.5. That's a really cool set, guys. How old do you think these are? I'm thinking the 50s. Okay, these are a gold tone and they're clip-on earrings and they have green rhinestones. And the stones are glass. They're nothing great, guys, so I'll just put these in the box. Okay, this one is Monet. This is cute. It's pretty plain, but I like that one. You know, Monet jewelry is pretty good quality. Their metal always looks nice. I'll say 5 for this one. All right, look at this, guys. I'm trying to figure this out because these are faux pearls. And I did research this one. It is a vintage piece. The faux pearls, wait a minute. I'm not sure if they're glass. Hold on. They feel kind of cold. Okay, they're. See, I hate this because it's hard to tell sometimes with these when they're glass. They don't always go high up on the glass range. They like just touch it. So I always question myself. But anyway, I looked this one up and I found it on, I think it was Poshmark. And they had it listed for 80 something. Why would that be? Because these are just faux pearls. It's not marked. And I don't know. You wouldn't think it would be much. Here's the back. Somebody enlighten me on that. Why would they list it that high? And they called it a starburst. I guess this looks like a star to them. It's kind of neat that these move. Okay, it's about 24 inches. I don't know. I will research it a little more and try to figure out why they had such a high price on it. There's a little bit of peeling on this bead here. And these beads at the top. Oh, and these beads here, and these. And these. And these. Okay, never mind. I don't know, guys. It still looks nice. It's just if you look close or closely at some of the beads, you can see that gold tone peeling off. Guys, I took a break for a little bit, but when I did, I found my tape measure. I'm so happy about that. However, I cannot find the other one that I had taped to the table at one point. It's vanished. I need to make sure I have a designated spot for my jewelry video tools. I lose everything, guys. It's bad. But anyway, when I took my break, I cleaned the clasp on this necklace. I wanted to show you guys real quick. And it definitely is brass. It looks a lot better. And I cleaned a few of the beads. Although I could do better. But anyway, I wanted to let you know that. But I'm trying to figure out what these glass beads are. What kind of glass. So if anybody knows, leave me a comment. They look kind of like milk glass with a glaze on it. But I really have no idea. So I don't know. It's a mystery. It's gorgeous though, I think. Okay. Next, I have this initials pendant. And when I first looked at it, I had no idea what this wire was for. It's actually for charms. And the gemstone tests as topaz, but I don't know if that's what it is. I'm assuming that's what it is. It's really dark though. Here's the back. It's going to be hard to sell because finding someone with the initials DVB is not going to be easy. All right, next I have this gorgeous bracelet. This is a vintage bracelet, but it looks brand new. And it is called an Airflex bracelet. Well, that's the brand anyway. It's an expansion bracelet and it expands pretty wide. or pretty far. It's easy to get on and it's comfortable. It doesn't pinch my skin, which is good. I found a few of these online, but I couldn't find one with the blue stones. And the ones I did find were pretty pricey. So, I don't know. I'm thinking 40 for this one. So if anybody's interested, just send me an email. Otherwise, it's going on eBay for more than that. All right, look at this one, guys. This one is a glass necklace, and it's a vintage piece. I have no idea what the value is, but I saw one online. It was a lot longer, but it looked identical to this one, other than the length. And the person that had it listed priced it at $165. So I actually sent her a message because I was confused as to why. I've seen some other glass necklaces online that weren't anywhere near that. I don't know, is there something special about these red beads? Because hers was the only one I found that had beads like this. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Does anybody know about these beads? If you do, leave me a comment. Okay. Next, I have these really pretty earrings, but there's a stone missing. These are thermoset and they're marked. They are Kramer. And these hooks are in good shape. Or clips, not hooks, clips. I just have to clean them a little bit and replace the stone. That was a good find, guys. All right, next I have this one, and I love this. It's a little bug. It looks kind of like a butterfly, but it has 3 wings on each side. When I looked at it at first, I was thinking, okay, that looks like a flower, but the center is part of a bug. I don't know. I think it's really cool. And I don't know if I want to part with this one. I have to think about it. Isn't that cute? If I do decide to sell it, you will see a price on the screen. This is a pretty good lot, guys. I like this lot so far. Okay, I showed you this one already. All right, this one's kind of similar because it has these gold tone beads like the other one. And it's not heavy. It's really neat though. It has these little rose beads and they spin. And these plastic beads that are probably acrylic. And that's it, really. I think that's cool. It measures about 26 inches. I have no idea how old this one is though. It's just different. I'm going to say 10 for that. All right, next I have this really lightweight gold tone necklace with these beads that are hollow. And I had another one of these recently. I don't know. It's nothing fancy. I'm just going to put it in the box. It's kind of tangled up. But you can wrap it a few times. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of play jewelry. Like something that would be in a dress up lot or something for kids. Okay. This one is really cute, guys. Look at this. I'm thinking this necklace is from the 50s. It has some confetti lucite, blue rhinestones, and silver tone leaves that are textured. Here's the back. It's not marked anywhere, sadly. And there is a little bit of tone loss and spots on the back, but the front looks good and the chain looks good. The only thing is, I don't think this hook was original to the chain, unless it just lost its tone. I don't know, but I could see if I have another hook. And it has matching earrings. But one of the stones fell out somewhere in this room, so I have to look for it. And the clips are secure. That's a really nice set. And the necklace is 17 inches. Okay, next I have these gold tone clip-on earrings with acrylic stones. And they're not marked, but they remind me of Avon. I don't know if they are though. They're in really good shape. They look brand new. I'll just say 2 for those. I also have this zigzag brooch, and it's just a silver tone. It's in excellent condition. I like that one. Nothing fancy, but it's kind of cool. Okay, I love these earrings, guys. Look at these. These remind me of something by Juliana. The style really looks like her. Sorry, I didn't mean to like I went like that. Anyway, I think these are so pretty. All the stones are glass, and they have rivets on the back. That's how you can tell they're really good quality. Well, one of the contributing factors to them being nice earrings. Um, I'm not sure about a price for these yet. These are really neat, guys. Look at these. So these are handmade, and they have some glass AB stones and some acrylic stones in the center area. This looks like it's all one piece, but they're hand sewn. That's what it looks like to me anyway. And I'm not sure what the material is on the back. It looks kind of like vinyl. Anyway, you can tell somebody spent time on these. So I looked online to see if I could find earrings like these, and I found some on Facebook. Apparently, there are a bunch of different, how should I put this? I don't know what you call them, artisans, or a bunch of different crafters, people that make jewelry like this. And a lot of them were Native American. So I tried to find these exact earrings, but I couldn't find them. I found ones that were really similar though, with this tree. Anyway, aren't they neat? I guess they're an acquired taste though. You have to like beaded jewelry and, you know, I don't know, unique jewelry. um, I think they're interesting. Some of them are really expensive too, but I guess they were because somebody spent time making them. So I'm just going to say 10 for these. Go on Facebook, guys, and look at some of those earrings. Okay, next I have this 1 in a million pin. And this looks like something you would get at a convention. That's my guess. Like maybe a Mary Kay convention or something. I could be wrong, but that's what I was thinking when I saw it. It looks like it's pretty nice. The gold tone looks good. I'm going to say 5 for that one. I have to look it up though. I haven't even looked to see if there are any out there or where it came from. If I figure out that it came from a convention or something, I'll put it on the screen if anybody wants to know. All right, this one's really nice, guys. Look at this. I'm happy about this one. This is a Coro, and all of the stones are there, and the gold tone looks good. But this has something else written on the back besides Coro. The only thing is, I forgot to mention, there is some tone loss in spots on the back, mainly where each of these pieces connect, but the front is fine. Anyway, it says Coro here, but it's really hard to say it, and sometimes the signature is very light. It's right there. And then over here, it says DES and Pat penned. So, I don't know what I was going to say. But anyway, this one's pretty. And I'm trying to find it online. I haven't been able to find this one. I'm thinking it was probably made in the 60s, maybe. And it has a hook. Hold on, I'll measure it. Okay, it's 16 inches. That's another nice piece. This lot is not disappointing me. Okay, let me show you these, guys. So, this was in the bag. Well, these were in the bag. And it was a necklace, but it fell apart. But these are jade. At least they're testing in the jade range. And I thought they were just glass. So, I'm sad because it was really nice and then it broke. I don't know what to do with that. And I don't even know if it has much value, but jade is pretty nice, usually. I guess it depends on the jade. This one is not the greatest. It has tone loss, and I don't have a little piece to um, seal it on the end. So I'm putting this one in the box. These are pretty, guys. I'm thinking these are bone. They say genuine stone made in Taiwan. And the center stones look like hematite. There's nothing on the back. Aren't they kind of cool? The only thing is there's a little pink area here, and it looks like a highlighter, like somebody um, got a highlighter mark on there somehow. I could try to clean it and see if it comes off. They're interesting though. Here's the back. Oh, and the little earring, or the little, what do you call it, bead or whatever, piece comes out, so you could wear this by itself if you wanted to, which is neat. This one is Monet. This is pretty, although I just noticed there is some damage to it. It looks like it has some tone loss right there. That's not good. Look at that. I'm sad about that, guys. I don't know about that one. I don't know if anybody would want it with that tone loss there. This one's cool. This one is not marked. It has some blue enamel. This was probably made in, I'm thinking the 80s maybe. I don't know. It's hard to tell between the 70s, 80s, and 90s sometimes. But I'm thinking 80s. And it's really interesting. I've never seen one like this, guys. Um, I'm going to say 8 for that one. It's unique. I don't know. If I look it up and I find one like it and it's the same price, I'll lower the price. But it's cool to me. Interesting. All right, this one is a faux pearl and green rhinestone necklace. These pieces here feel like plastic, but this is kind of cute. It is about 28 inches. The stones are acrylic. It's in really good shape, guys, and the gold tone looks good, but it isn't anything fancy. It's still interesting. I'm going to say 6 for that one. Actually, you know what? Make it 5. I'll do that for 5. It's unique. I hate pricing stuff, guys. I hate it. I hate pricing the jewelry. It's stressful. All right, this one is a Kmart necklace. Look at this. This is an old one. I don't know. I wonder if Kmart jewelry has like a market now, because I don't know if any Kmart stores are even open anymore. Does anybody have a Kmart near them? These are acrylic beads. I don't know. I'm curious. I'm going to look it up. It won't be much, I'm sure, but there it is. And let me measure it real quick. I used to hate Kmart when I was a kid. I hated it. It's 30 inches. But somebody might collect it. Somebody somewhere. All right, this one is acrylic, and I don't know what these beads are, the gold tone beads, but they do have seams, so maybe they're not acrylic. The black beads feel kind of rubbery, sort of. And it's not marked. It's kind of neat, but nothing great. The length is 17 inches. I don't know. Does anybody like that? It's probably from the 90s. I'm just going to say 3 for that. Okay, this one is a BSK brooch. I'm thinking I have another one of these, but I don't remember. I probably do because it looks really familiar. That's a nice one. I'll say 10 for that. I did look this one up and they were pricier online. Or more pricey, I should say. Okay, this one is just a beaded necklace with a gold tone chain. The chain doesn't look too bad. It's nothing amazing. And this back piece is velvet. It's kind of cute. It's hard to tell if there's any tone loss though because I don't know. It's just, oh yeah, wait. It's a little bit dingy, but not too bad. I don't know. Does anyone want this? Are you interested? Does it thrill you? Do you have an outfit you can wear it with? It's unique. I'll just say 2 for that one. This one's really pretty, guys. This reminds me of Downton Abbey. So I'm thinking this is Victorian Revival. I like the flower motif. And it has a faux pearl, although it's not marked on the back anywhere. And I'm wondering if this piece came with this originally. Because, I don't know, they look a little bit different, but that's how it was. So maybe it was made like that. But I think it's really cool. I have to figure out a price for this one. Not sure yet. All right, I have this pin. It's okay, but it's not marked, and the gold tone is kind of dingy, guys. So I'm putting this one in the box. This is unique. This one is a huge flower brooch. That's what it looks like to me. Or you could say maybe a sun or something, but it looks more like a flower. And it's not marked. There are 3 little dots on the back though. I don't know why that's there, but I don't think it's a mark or anything. And it's a brushed gold tone. All right, this one's really cool, guys. This is a set made by Avon. I love the colors. Isn't that cute? I'm thinking this was from the 70s, but this is one that would have come in one of those little boxes. Although most Avon jewelry came in boxes, but I don't know. I don't know why I said that. But anyway, these are cute. They are plastic. I don't know what kind of plastic they used. I just think that's a fun set and it's in really good shape. Isn't that neat? Hold on, I'll measure it real quick. Okay, this is an estimate. It's about 32 inches. Hold on, let me just do it this way. 36 inches. So, I don't know, I just like the colors of that a lot. This one is just a stretch bracelet. Nothing amazing. It has some frosty rhinestones that are molded. And I don't know if they're glass. Hold on. No, they're acrylic. It's in good shape. I'll just say 2 for that one. This one is a brand, and I have to look it up again because I cannot remember the name. But there was also a necklace that this goes with. And you could connect this to the necklace. I'm not really sure how that works, but that's what I saw online. And it comes off there. And you can take this whole piece off. I have to look it up again and tell you who the designer is. I think it's kind of interesting though. Pretty neat. But hold on, I gotta get this right. Okay. It reminds me of J. Crew. There's a little bit of discoloration right there. But I don't know. I might be able to get that off. I don't know if it's tone loss or what. Maybe it's just dirt. I think it's tone loss though. Okay, so this one is not great. It's basically just metal and these acrylic beads. I don't know. It's kind of cheap. It's going in the box. All right, this one, guys, is really interesting. First of all, I need the other piece of the clasp because it's not here. And I'm hoping it's in the bag, but I might have another one. Anyway, look at these beads. I'm really confused about these. I don't know if anybody knows what they are just by looking at them, but they test on my gem tester in the, I always say it wrong, chrysoprase. I can't remember if that's right, but anyway, that's where they test. At first I thought they were jade, but I don't know if jade ever tests in that range, because usually when I think of jade, it's in the jadeite range. So I'm not sure, guys, but look how pretty these beads are. They're really pale, like yellow green, but kind of white too. It's hard to tell through my phone. It looks softer in person. Well, maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Isn't that nice though? The problem is I have no idea what these beads would be worth. There's a little scratch right there. I was online and jade kept coming up. So I am at a loss. If anybody thinks they know, leave me a comment. Okay, it's 17 inches. So I'm not putting a price out yet for this one just because I really want to know what these are. And they're pretty cold too. I just think they're a really pretty color. Some of them are clearer than others. So anyway, there's that one. This one's kind of cute. So this one is acrylic and metal. It's not real heavy, so let me see, wait a minute. Yeah, it is metal, but it's not high end, guys, from what I can tell. But it looks like something that would be marked, like maybe Chico's or something. I don't know. It's not super old because it doesn't have a lobster claw. I mean, it has a lobster claw. It doesn't have a spring ring. Oh, guys, you have no idea. Anyway, these are pretty beads. These gold ones. Hold on, I'm measuring it. All right, it's about 23 inches. You know what? These black beads feel a little cold. Hold on a minute. I don't think they're glass, but they do feel cold. No, they're not. I just wanted to be sure, guys. Um, that would look good on. Like I said, it's not high end or anything, but I'm going to say uh, 6 for it just because it's interesting. And I'm sorry it took me so long. All right, this one's kind of cute. These are glass. red beads or like cranberry colored beads. They're really pretty. And I can't talk, guys. It has a multi-chain chain. And a crystal at the end. And it's glass, but it's cute. Hold on, I'll measure it. It's kind of long. Okay, this one's about 39 inches. That's pretty. And it's a gunmetal. I like that one. Okay, this next one does not look great, guys. Only because of the string. See how the string is kind of, I don't know if you would say it's stretched, but the beads don't go all the way to the top. And it's missing the hook. However, I do like these beads that have these little scalloped bead caps. And I like these crystal beads. These are cut glass. I'm calling them crystals. They look like crystals, but they test as glass. And I don't know what else to say about it. I just think it's pretty, regardless of the string problem. And the total length is about 16 3/4 inches. I don't know if somebody would use these beads for something else, or if you'd wear it with the chain like that. So you know what, I'm just going to put it in the box. And I have this faux pearl necklace. Nothing fancy. It's acrylic, and again, the string is kind of, I don't know, loose at the top. Or I don't know how you would describe that. The beads just don't go all the way. I'll just put that in the box too. Oh, you know what? I threw this in the box and I meant to show it to you. Okay, so I have this bangle. It looks like something that was made in India. And it's not super bright. It's just a gold tone. It's not brass or anything. It's okay. And it's about 2 6/8 inches as far as the width. Okay, so this is going in the box. All right, this next one is one of my favorite pieces, guys. Now, don't go anywhere for after this video. Come back for the next one because I have some really interesting pieces still in the bag. But I want to finish this up soon, only because I'm probably over an hour. I still have some nice pieces here, but when I'm done this, then be looking out for part 2, okay? All right, this is a mesh bracelet, and it has 2 like bands, I guess you would say. See? And the only thing that's a little disappointing is these gold tone pieces here, just because on the end you could see a slight bit of tone loss. But regardless, I think this is a beautiful piece. And I'm thinking it was made maybe in the 40s or 50s. I did a search online and couldn't find it. But look at that. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I don't know what it's worth though. I did find a few mesh bracelets that were older like this, and they seem to have some value. It looks like it's really well made. I'm sad because it's not marked though. Okay, the length is about 6 3/4 inches. I don't know, guys. I might put this on eBay, or I might keep it for a while. And guys, I need a drink. Hold on. I got 1 hour of sleep last night. So I should be in bed right now, but I wanted to finish this. And my granddaughter's coming tomorrow. So that's not going to be fun if I don't get some sleep. Okay, next I have these little cube earrings. These are really cute. They're not sterling or anything, but I love the beads. Not beads. I love the stones. They look like crystals. And they are glass. Do you think Swarovski makes anything like this? I just think they're unique. And they got my attention when I saw them. Um, I don't know. I'm going to look these up and see if I see any Swarovskis that look like these. They're probably not. I'll put a price up though. Okay. You could hang these from your rear view mirror in your car, like dice. Nobody would see them though. I am so dumb. That was dumb. Anyway. Alright. Next I have these. These are pretty blue faceted bead earrings. And these are glass. I don't know why I even checked them because they're cold. And the hooks are dark. I don't think they're brass or anything. I don't know. Those are pretty. I don't know, guys. Alright, this one looks like something from, what is that store? Not White House Black Market. There's another one like it. And not Chico's. I don't know. It reminds me of a clothing store jewelry brand. Or clothing store brand. Maybe Loft. That's what I was thinking, Loft. So this one has chunky beads. Some of them look like they're marbled. Some of them are opaque. Some of them are molded. And that's really it. And these are kind of a dusty, like beigey rose. It's not easy making videos sometimes, guys. Does anybody ever get tongue-tied when they're making their videos? Do you ever find yourself stumped and you don't know how to like describe something? Or does your tape measure ever fly out of your hand? All right, this is 24 inches. It's kind of neat. These are a little bit dark, but I could probably brighten them up a little bit. That's a cool one. It's heavy though, so you got to think about the weight. If you order from me, the price goes up in shipping depending on the weight. Although, if you spend 15, this is my deal. If you spend 15, it's not really a great deal, but it's better than nothing. Okay, so if you spend 15 or over, if you're under, I think 6 ounces. Yeah, if you're under 6 ounces, it'll be five, just five. But if you are under 15, if it's any ounces, I have to go by the shipping rate with the United States Postal Service, USPS. I should have just said that right off the bat, USPS. Anyway, because their prices went up, and even if I sell something that's 3 ounces, it costs me like six something, which is terrible. I have to figure out a way to get my shipping down, guys. Although I think USPS now lets you do QR codes, so I have to figure that out. And if I can do that, I might be able to get my shipping prices down. But anyway, I will say 5 for this one. All right, next I have this, and I have another one. I have 2 of these. Where's the other one? I put the other one somewhere. But anyway, I have another one just like this. And I went online and saw one like this, and it was described as a bracelet. But I thought these were sleeve holders. Apparently, you'd put it on your sleeve. I don't know how people wear them, but that's what I read. I'll have to go on AI online and say, hey, what is this? Although, look, some of the gold tones come off, so that's not good. But the other one was better, if I can find it. Hold on, guys. Oh, here it is, here it is. I know it's not. It's worse. I'll just put these in the box. Okay, I have this one. And you know what? I have another one of these that is in better shape than this one. You can see some tone loss, and it looks kind of dingy right there. And the chain's not 100%, so I'm putting this in the box. All right, next I have these. These are really cool. These are vintage clip-on earrings. And these dark beads, they're a dark, like really dark red with lines in them. So I don't know what the material is. They're not glass. Aren't they pretty though? And these edges look kind of silvery. I think it looks good. I don't know if they were supposed to be a gold color, but I like them how they are. They're not marked, however. I just like the beads around the edge too. So I'll figure out a price for these and put it up. I think they're really awesome. I've never seen a pair like these. And they have a little bit of weight to them. All right. These are confusing me because, first of all, this one, well, they look the same in size right now, but when I was looking at them up close, they looked like this one looked bigger than the other. And these beads are all messed up because look, it needs to be glued. But see how on the one side they look the same as this? So you have to turn them around and glue them. The only thing is, they're not real tight against the stone, but look at this one. They're under the stone. So I guess they're a matching pair, but this one is just not cooperating. So I'll just put these in the box, guys. All right, you know what? I'm going to stop here. I don't want to go too long, and you're going to like the next video. Hope, well, I think you will, just because there's some really awesome jewelry left. I saved the good stuff for last. So I will work on that video and hopefully I can get it out a lot quicker. And I know that's what I always say, but I really need to try. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'm sure I've been losing subscribers since I haven't been making much content. But again, just please say a prayer for me. I believe in prayer. I think it's the only thing that is concrete, if that makes sense. Even though people would say, you're crazy. I don't believe in God. You can't see him or whatever. I know he's there. Okay, so you guys have a good day or night whenever you're watching this. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.